Welcome to Nightmare Whispers, where the ordinary turns into obsession. Tonight's story is so recent, it could happen to you tomorrow. Check your pockets. Silence your phone, and never ignore a ping. Because what started as a simple shopping trip in December 2024 ended with a stranger owning my every step. I was 19, early Christmas shopping at the Palisades Center in West Nyack, when an old woman slipped something into my bag. And suddenly, she knew where I slept. My name's Jordan. I love them all during the holidays, the twinkling lights, the scent of cinnamon pretzels, the way everything feels magical before the rush. That Tuesday in December 2024, I'd been there for hours. Arms loaded with bags from Bath & Body Works, Urban Outfitters, and a quick stop at the Apple store for AirPods for my mom. I'd snagged a few things for myself too, a fuzzy sweater, some holiday-scented candles. The mall was winding down, closing in 30 minutes, but the vibe was still alive with last-minute shoppers and echoing carols. I plopped down on a bench near the massive Christmas tree in the center atrium, the one wrapped in garlands and glowing with 1,000 white lights. My feet ached. My bags rustled, and I just needed a breather. That's when she sat down. An older woman, maybe 70, with silver hair and a neat bun, wearing a wool coat that smelled faintly of mothballs and lavender. She smiled at me, warm but tired. Like a grandma who'd just finished baking cookies. "You remind me of my granddaughter," she said, her voice soft and raspy. She loved this mall too. Before she, I nodded politely, not wanting to pry. She pulled out her phone, scrolled and showed me a photo. A girl about my age. Dark hair, green eyes, nothing like me. Really? But the woman's eyes welled up. She was 19, just like you. Always shopping here for Christmas. I felt bad for her. We chatted for a minute. She talked about how the mall had changed since it opened in '94. How the escalators used to creak louder. How she missed the old Santa photos. She even joked about the overpriced coffee. I laughed. It felt innocent. Then she stood, patted my shoulder, her hand lingering a second too long, and said, "Merry Christmas, dear. Hold on to those moments." She walked away toward the exit. I didn't think twice, but as I gathered my bags and headed to my car, my phone buzzed. AirTag found moving with you. I froze in the parking lot, keys halfway to my door. The notification glowed on my screen, that little blue dot pulsing like a heartbeat, an AirTag. I hadn't bought anything from Apple. My mind raced, maybe it was a glitch, or someone's lost keychain clipped to my bag. But the map showed it right here. In my hand, I dumped everything out on the hood of my Honda Civic, the sweater, the candles, the gift bags, nothing, no small white disc. I even shook out the receipts. Checked inside the AirPods case zip. The ping kept going, tracking me as I paced the lot, the cold December wind biting through my jacket. The mall's lights flickered behind me, casting long shadows on the asphalt, dotted with melting snow. I lived 20 minutes away in a quiet suburb off Route 59, nothing fancy. Just a split-level house I share with my dad since Mom passed 2 years ago. Dad works nights at the hospital, so it's usually just me rattling around in the silence. That night, he was on shift till midnight. I couldn't shake the feeling of eyes on me as I drove home. Glancing in the rear view every few seconds, the AirTag map updated in real time. It's following my exact route. By the time I pulled into the driveway, the gravel crunching under my tires, my hands were shaking. I grabbed the bags, bolted inside, deadbolted the door, and flicked on every light. The house smelled like leftover lasagna from dinner. Comforting, but not enough. I sat at the kitchen table, phone in hand, and activated the AirTag sound. A beep 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 echoed from one of the Sephora bags. I ripped it open, lip gloss, face masks, a holiday palette. There, tucked inside the palette box like it belonged, a small white AirTag. Its green light blinking innocently. My stomach dropped. Who puts this in a gift box? I smashed it with a hammer from the garage, plastic cracking, its battery popping out. Satisfied, I tossed the pieces in the trash and tried to laugh it off. A mistake. Some confused shopper. But as I headed upstairs to my room, past the family photos on the wall, Mom smiling in her nurse scrubs, Dad and me at my high school graduation, another buzz, AirTag found moving with you, from my phone. Again. I didn't sleep, curled under my quilt, staring at the ceiling fan spinning lazy circles. I kept refreshing the Find My app. Nothing, just silence. Broken by the occasional creak of the house settling in the cold. Around 2 a.m., my phone lit up, not a ping, but the doorbell cam alert. I bolted upright, heart slamming. The app showed the front porch. It's empty, bathed in the yellow glow of the motion light, but then movement, a shadow shifting just off frame. I zoomed. Nothing wind. I told myself, a raccoon. I tried to brush it off, but the next morning, Dad noticed my bags under my eyes. Rough night, kiddo? I showed him the shattered AirTag pieces. He frowned. That worried Dad creased between his brows. Call the cops. Better safe. The officer who came was young. Skeptical, took notes. Said it was probably a prank. Gave me a report number for Apple. Track the owner if you want. But these things happen. I nodded, but inside, dread coiled tighter. Work that debrista at a local coffee shop was a blur. Steaming lattes. Forcing smiles for holiday rush customers, all while my phone sat silent until closing time. Ping. AirTag found moving with you. It's this time. The map showed it inside the shop. I tore through the backroom shelves of syrups, stacks of cups, beep activated. The sound came from my apron pocket. A new AirTag. Pristine, nestled among the tips jar change. I ripped it out. Crushed it under my heel on the tile floor. Twice in 2 days. My manager sent me home early. The drive back felt endless route, 59 slick with freezing rain. Wipers slapping rhythmically as I turned into the neighborhood. Past the identical split levels, with their inflatable Santas deflating in the drizzle. Another alert, doorbell cam. I pulled over, fumbled the app open. There she was, the old woman from the mall, standing on my porch. Hands clasped like she was caroling. She rang the bell again 3 deliberate presses, then muffled through the speaker. Jordan, dear, I think you have my tag. Open up. I floored it home, screeching into the driveway. She was gone, but on the welcome mat, a single candy cane, wrapped in red ribbon. For the girl who reminds me of my granddaughter. Dad was furious when I told him. Called the cops again. They dusted for prints. Nothing could be a neighbor playing games, the officer said. But Dad installed a Ring camera on the garage that night. I double-checked every lock, slept with a baseball bat by the bed. The house felt wrong, shadows longer in the hallway, the fridge humming louder Wednesday morning. Dad left for work early. I headed to the mall ironic. I know to return some gifts and shake the paranoia. Phone silent the whole time, but when I got home, the front door was ajar, not kicked in, just opened heart in my throat. I pushed inside. The air smelled different lavender. Faint but unmistakable. Living room. Cushions askew. Kitchen. Drawers. Cracked open. Upstairs. My room ransacked. Drawers pulled out. Clothes strewn like confetti. Mom's old jewelry box open. Empty, but nothing big missing. No laptop. No TV. Just touched and on my pillow. Another AirTag. This one engraved. Grandma's gift. Called Dad. Voice breaking. He rushed home. Held me while the cops came again. Whoever it is, they want you scared. Not robbed. They found a partial print, the woman's. From the mall bench, but no match in the system, she was a ghost. The pings stopped. For 3 days, blissful quiet, I started sleeping again. Even hung a stocking by the fireplace with Dado, first Christmas tradition since Mom. But Friday night, my phone exploded. Texts from unknown numbers. I see you brushing your teeth. Cute pajamas. The candle smells nice. Lavender, my favorite. Grandma misses her granddaughter. Come visit. Screenshots attached to me in the bathroom mirror. Timestamp 7:42 p.m. Dad in the kitchen. Pouring coffee. Our house. Our lives. I blocked. Them, more came from my own. Number Dad's phone too. Help, she S. Watching us. We changed passwords. Reset. Devices, nothing. The cops traced the numbers burner phones. Bought with cash, but one text had a photo, the woman, smiling in our driveway. Peas. Your mom's necklace looks good on my granddaughter. Dad went white. That necklace, Mom, sapphire. Pendant was in the jewelry box. Stolen. Worn by her granddaughter. In the photo, a girl who looked nothing like me. We moved. Packed in a weekend. Left the house to renters. New place. A high-rise apartment downtown. Dormant 24/7. No pings. No shadows. But last Christmas Eve, package arrived. No sender. Inside, Mom's necklace and a note. She's home now. Merry Christmas, Jordan. From Grandma, attached. A new AirTag, engraved. Family forever. Asterisk, that was the tag that followed me home. If an old woman smiles too long. If your phone pings in the quiet, smash it. Run. Hide. Some gifts aren't for you. They're for them. Asterisk. Share your stalker story below. Subscribe and remember, check your bags.